Welcome back to Samantha Heller's Health and Nutrition Show here on Dr. Radio, Sirius XM 110. We are in the heart of the NYU Langone Medical Center in New York City. I hope you're having a great day today, taking good care of yourself. Take a deep breath. It's that time in the show we de-stress. Deep breath. Drop your shoulders. Good. Just doing that, I think, helps make a better day. Have some water or a cup of tea, and you are good to go for the rest of your day. And welcome back to the show. Right now, we're going to be talking about your veins. And believe it or not, there's a lot to talk about when we talk about veins in the body and what we need to do about that. And to help us sort this out and learn what we need to do, I have joining me by phone Dr. Charles Dietzek. He is a board-certified vascular surgeon and vein specialist, and he's the founder and medical director at Vein and Vascular Institute. Hi, Dr. Dietzek. Thanks for joining me today.
Hi there. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Are you having a good day?
Having a fantastic day. I'm relaxed and stress-free, as you just suggested.
Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, I think maybe one time when I was talking to you, you were on the beach.
Could that have been? If it was in the summer.
It was in the summer, and I was like, oh, next time I'm coming to do this interview live, in person, on the beach with you. Wouldn't that be fun? But Speaking of the beach, people's bodies are more visible nowadays in the warm weather. I mean, in some parts of the country there are all year, but certainly in many parts of the country and certainly in Canada, we all get so excited when we can put on our shorts and our sleeveless tops and just get cool and comfy. And then we start getting a little self-conscious about our bodies. And in particular, the veins that pop out maybe on our legs primarily. And people are concerned about the cosmetic effect of veins. So explain to me, what are we seeing when we see veins in legs, whether they're varicose or spider, and what does that mean?
Well, first off, we have to break down veins into two important categories, those being cosmetic and those being more of medical concern. So the ones that are cosmetic are typically thought of as known as spider veins. Mm-hmm. And those are these little venuloctasias, telangiectasias. These are fancy words for a spider vein, and they're little tiny blood vessels, usually less than a millimeter or 1 to 2 millimeters in size, and they're within the skin. These veins are not a medical concern. They're not a concern that something's wrong with your vascular system or your heart or any other problem going on, for the most part. And so these veins are veins that don't really cause us harm other than the psychological effects that it has at this time of year when we're looking at ourselves undressed, more of our legs are exposed, and we see these types of veins. Now, varicose veins is a little bit different concern, because these are the bulgy, ropey, twisted veins that are sticking out of the skin. Mm-hmm. And these veins frequently are associated with an underlying skin venous disorder known as chronic venous insufficiency. And so that's a different concern, and that usually requires a little bit more investigation and something that is a medical concern such that it's also covered by your insurance company. And so if you have that condition, that's something that you should, have evaluated more thoroughly and work up to determine what the exact cause for having varicose veins are in your particular situation.
Is it true that there's a genetic component to varicose veins?
Absolutely. That's probably one of the primary reasons for having varicose veins. You frequently hear the person saying, my grandmother or my mother or even my father. So it is a very, very frequently a genetic concern. But there are other issues that can precipitate or exacerbate this venous condition, and that's particularly in women. Women are 3 to 4 times more common to have venous disorders compared to men. And also those kinds of occupations where you're standing for long hours, people such as teachers, nurses, factory workers, people that are putting stress on their legs and on their venous system over time will potentiate the possibility of having varicose veins.